Welcome to the M4 Solitude guide. This is no BS, no fluff, straight facts about the patterns of the M4 Solitude and what they're gonna be worth, which ones are gonna be the most desirable. So watch the whole video if you want to know if the patterns that you opened are worth anything, and so you know what to look out for in the future. Let's get straight to it, man. So first of all, what we need to talk about is the three big different categories of patterns that you can get on this weapon. So this right here is the pattern itself that is spread over the weapon. You can see that all there is on this pattern is mountains, clouds, and the sun. Now other than this, we also have the colors themselves, which is also a random pattern that is spread across the weapon. And something very important to know, which is gonna come in handy and I'm gonna explain it later, is this small slither of color on the very top of the pattern, which is the inverted colors. That is a very important thing to know about. So now that we know what the pattern looks like, it's time to show you the three big different categories of patterns that you can get on this. First up, we have the mountain patterns. These are gonna be easily the least desirable. They make the skin look as default as possible on this, and it just honestly doesn't have anything special about it. So it is what it is. This is easily gonna be the worst type of pattern if you get full mountains. Next up, we have the cloud patterns. This is actually my favorite type of pattern. It's probably not gonna be the most popular because there is a different type of pattern which is, in my opinion, gonna be more desirable to most people out there. So if you get a cloud pattern, it's not that bad, it's not the best either, but yeah, it's probably gonna be worth some decent money. It's a pretty cool pattern. Next up, we have the sun patterns, and this right here is one with bad colors. So obviously, of course, the colors, just like we discussed previously, are gonna be random, and you can have this one right here which looks completely uncolored, unfinished. It looks like a blank canvas. Basically, it's very white. But you can get one of these where the sun is orange or red and the mountains are also colored. You can get some good colors on the sun patterns, and if you get one like this, you can see that it looks a lot like a hyper beast. So these are gonna be the most expensive out of the easy patterns to get. That's my opinion. But the reason that I say this is one of the easy patterns to get is because, of course, we have to talk about the inverted patterns. This right here is one of these inverted patterns, and what's interesting about these is that by now, as far as we can tell, you can get 16 of these out of 1,000 solitudes that you open. So it is pretty rare to get an inverted pattern, and on top of that, if you get an inverted pattern, you're gonna have to hope that it's a good pattern as well, that it's a good looking version of the skin. So you can have one of these right here which is just a mountain and sky, and it's just very bad positioning. This one doesn't look the best, but you can imagine that if you get lucky with the inverted patterns, you can get a full cloud pattern or a full mountain pattern, and that would be the best that you can hope for. On top of all this, the sun patterns also have some versions where you have multiple suns on the skin, and you can see how this gets more and more complicated, and so there's a lot of depth in this skin, and it's gonna be very interesting to see its evolution in the CS2 market and see what its price ends up being for every single pattern. But what's for sure is that, at least as far as my opinion goes, this is gonna be a great investment for the future, because once this gets removed from the armory, it will pretty much work like an operation skin, and you already know how the operation skins go as time goes by. Of course, we don't know if CS2 will even exist in 5 years from now, but if we can bet on the fact that it will exist and it will still be popular, then you know damn sure that if that happens, this skin is gonna be huge by then. And so you already know that I personally will be investing in this skin. I'll be getting the highest, the best pattern possible that you can get on this, stocking up on these skins, and hopefully the armory gets updated real soon, because I'd like to see this climb as an investment in the skins market as soon as possible. But other than that, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful, and I hope you learned a bunch of things about the Solitude M4 skin. If you want to keep being updated every single day on CS2 investing news and CS2 updates in general, this channel is your go-to place, so definitely drop a sub if you're into that. But other than that, thank you very much for watching the video once again, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.